Welcome to XPO Engineering Academy. Today, we're diving into the exciting worlds of civil engineering and architecture. Ever wondered how these awesome jobs are different and how they team up? Stick around. But first, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for our latest updates. Did you know both civil engineers and architects play key roles in planning and designing buildings? Civil engineers make sure buildings are safe and strong, while architects focus on how they look and function. Civil engineers check and improve the designs made by architects to make sure they can be built safely. Think about famous buildings like the Golden Gate Bridge or the Burj Khalifa. These were made possible by civil engineers and architects working together. Civil engineers and architects often work together and their jobs sometimes overlap. Good teamwork between them leads to better construction projects. So next time you see an amazing building, remember the architects and engineers who made it happen. I don't think people understand the distinct responsibilities of architects and engineers. Civil engineering is a demanding yet fulfilling career. From project inception to completion, civil engineers play a vital role. Whether you're driving over a bridge, walking through a skyscraper, or visiting a museum, a civil engineer has significantly contributed to that project. Civil engineers have a wide range of duties. They interact with clients, customers, inspectors, suppliers, vendors, architects, and design teams. Their tasks include submitting and revising drawings, tendering, cost estimating, analyzing designs and infrastructures, testing and commissioning. They frequently visit construction sites to monitor progress and resolve disputes to meet deadlines. Being an architect is both challenging and competitive. University provides a foundation, but real-world experience develops creative talents and technical skills. Architects coordinate projects, solve design problems, and oversee construction details. Many architects balance the design and technical aspects of their job, with some preferring one over the other. Career direction influences daily tasks, focusing on architectural design or construction documentation. Architects also engage in the business side of the profession. If interested, you can branch out to become a project manager. Spending time in an architecture office can give you a real sense of the profession and help you decide if it's the right fit for you. The main designers of any structure are the architect and the civil engineer. Both are integral to the execution and construction of a project, with overlapping responsibilities. Architects design spaces to meet client needs, creating blueprints for the inside and outside of buildings. They work closely with civil engineers to ensure the structure meets all building codes and is safe for occupants. Civil engineers advise on and select structural materials and help specify plumbing, electrical, heating, air conditioning, and ventilation systems. That push and pull is where the magic happens. I don't think people understand the true collaboration behind some of the most iconic structures on this planet. The Empire State Building, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Sydney Opera House. These aren't just buildings, they're monuments to human ingenuity. Take the Empire State Building, for example. Architect William Lamb created a soaring Art Deco masterpiece. Engineers like Homer Balcom made it stand tall in Manhattan. Or look at the Golden Gate Bridge. Architect Irving Morrow envisioned a breathtaking landmark. Engineers like Joseph Strauss made it possible. You need to hear this if you're a civil engineer, a day in the life of a civil engineer. So you want to be a civil engineer? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because it's a wild ride. One day you're knee-deep in blueprints, the next you're up to your elbows in mud at a construction site. A typical day? There's no such thing. You might be analyzing soil samples one minute, supervising construction crews the next. You could be inspecting bridges for structural integrity, designing drainage systems, or figuring out how to build a tunnel under a river. It's a demanding job, no doubt, but it's also incredibly rewarding, because at the end of the day, you can look at a bridge, a road, a dam, and say, I built that. This is why you need to understand the world of architects, the architect's realm, creativity, and innovation. Now, let's step into the architect's studio, a space where creativity runs wild and coffee flows like water. Forget the hard hat and steel-toed boots. Here it's all about sketchbooks, three-dimensional modeling software, and the sweet smell of fresh blueprints. Architects, they're like the conductors of an orchestra, bringing together a symphony of elements to create a harmonious whole. They're meeting with clients, understanding their needs and desires, sketching out preliminary designs, and presenting their visions with the passion of an artist unveiling their masterpiece. But it's not all glamorous presentations and brainstorming sessions. Architects spend countless hours hunched over their desks, meticulously refining plans, selecting materials, and ensuring their designs meet building codes and safety regulations. For those who thrive on turning dreams into reality, there's no career more rewarding. I bet you didn't know how architects and engineers collaborate to create amazing structures. Now you might be thinking, these two professions, they seem like polar opposites. How do they ever get anything done? Well, that's the beauty of it. It's the differences between architects and engineers that make their collaboration so powerful. Think of it like this. Architects are the dreamers, the artists, the ones who see the world through a lens of beauty and functionality. Engineers, they're the pragmatists, the problem solvers, the ones who make sure those dreams don't come crashing down due to a misplaced decimal point. They challenge each other, push each other to their limits, and sometimes they even drive each other crazy. But it's through that creative tension, that constant dialogue, that they're able to achieve something truly extraordinary. Are you struggling to decide between becoming an architect or an engineer? So you're standing at a crossroads, a metaphorical hard hat in one hand, a metaphorical sketchbook in the other. Which path do you choose? Well, there's no easy answer. It all boils down to your passions, your skills, and what gets your gears turning. Do you find yourself sketching buildings on napkins, daydreaming about innovative designs, and flipping through architectural magazines for inspiration? Then maybe you're an architect at heart. Or do you get a thrill out of solving complex problems, figuring out how things work, and turning abstract concepts into concrete reality? Then engineering might be the path for you. Whichever path you choose, remember this: architecture and engineering aren't just professions, they're callings. So go out there, follow your passion, and build something extraordinary.